Welcome again. We're back with part 2 from the no-hit, how to no-hit run, Bloodborne. We just defeated the Bloodstar Beast, we're still hitless. So now what you want to do is go back to the Hunter's Dream, but we're not gonna level up just yet, okay? First we're gonna go to a certain place, get something that we can sell for a crazy amount of blood echoes, and then we do all the leveling up before Vicar Amelia. So just enter and go here. So now we're going to Vicar Amelia. This is one of the shortest runs to a boss, and it's not very hard as well. There isn't that much to explain, but I will still try to... It's just a bunch of running, to be honest, but you still need to kind of be good at controlling the camera and shit like that while you run. But I say this is one of the safest runs to a boss and one of the shortest. Okay, easier, it's only to Rom. Rom is way easier. Okay, so now you can enter here, as you surely know. Let's use the elevator. And this part, I'm not going to explain anything because it's just running. It's just basically running. Just go to the left. Just avoid this guy and go to the left side here because you can catch Shard Zero. Okay, on this part start running and just kill this dude. If you're very unlucky he will fall down, but it didn't. Okay. So now we're gonna get the thing we need to level up, so we're gonna fall down here really slowly. I'm not the best at doing this, I know it's ridiculous. But okay, we're in the whole abandoned workshop, something like that. Okay. So you're gonna get this treasure here, treasure chests, and you're gonna get the doll set, which you definitely need. Now get back here, catch this, because you can sell it for 1,000 blood echoes, and I always do. Like I said, you always want to have those cocktail molotovs to 10 because they're gonna be very, very helpful during most of the run. I would say that at least until Rom. At least until Rom, you always want to have those 10. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is sell. So we can sell this for 1,000. This, you don't need this. And sell the doll set. And now equip this. It's gonna give another 1,000. And now this is really important, okay? The fight against Vicar Amelia is 100% my strategy. Okay, so if you want to be sure that it works to perfection, you need to have 25-20. Not more, not less. I don't know if it does work with more or less, but do this. 25 strength, 20 skill. Okay? And when I get to her boss arena, I will tell you how to do the strategy. In theory, the strategy is like super easy. But controlling the camera, where you hit her, it's the hard part, okay? So it will require some explanation, okay? I've already, even though it's... Okay, what's wrong here? What? Okay, guys, give me a second, I'm a bit confused. Why can't I... Oh, I know what I did wrong. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I forgot to catch... I will tell you what I did wrong. But... I'm sorry for this. This is... Forget this part. You can skip like a minute and a half to the front because this is not 100% necessary. This is the mistake I did in the first half, before I got to Gascoigne. Like, do you remember when I said that I needed to catch another thing next to the crows? Well, next to those crows you have the thing to the oil thing to do more damage with the cocktail Molotovs, and you also have a shard. So I forgot, because I forgot to catch the oil thing, I also forgot the shard, so that's why I need one more. So we can get it easily here without any problems. And we just teleport back. It's also a way for you to catch more of these. I mean, normally you don't use that many, but okay, it's a fast thing. Sorry about guys, like I said, it's just a minute. Forgive me about that. Like, I'm doing this as I play, so I will make mistakes. And I will get hit. Okay, keep that in mind, because I will get hit. I wish this was another. It would be fucking hilarious if I would have got a no-hit run while speaking and playing at the same time, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, so now we can level up to a +3. And, like, I always catch that gem. It barely does any difference, as you can see, 41 to 42, but just do it, okay? Just do it. Okay, now here I always use all of my insight, okay, because the less insight you have, the more damage you're gonna do when you have the Beast Blood pellets on. At least that's what I read, so I always have my insight to 0. Anyway, you kinda need these, lots of these, so it's a good way to spend your insight. Okay, so now, because we have some extra money, you have already guessed, I'm gonna buy cocktail Molotovs. Okay, so my dog is not helping. Come on, guy. Give me a second. And so now we're gonna go to here. Sorry guys, I just need to... Okay, so now we're gonna go to Viker. So I'm gonna explain. So you're gonna go down, all the way down, and there's an enemy there. I normally don't kill him, I just run past him and open the doors, but if you want, it's an easy backstab, you can get a few more. Fuck, my English, my memory is fucking... Some blood echoes, like there's a guy down here, you can kill him if you want. I normally don't, I just run past him and open the door, so it's up to you. But after him, you have like, you're gonna go to the left, and you're gonna have 2 crows, a dog, and 2 enemies on the right side. Normally, I just run past the crows, the dog, and then I turn left, and when I'm getting close to the elevator, I go on a straight line, straight in the middle, and I do an R1. You might think it doesn't make any sense to do the R1, but it actually does, okay? Because you can fuck up the running, and you might go next to on the side of the button from the elevator, and if you fuck up, one of the enemies will go inside the elevator with you, and you're gonna fuck up. So I always do the R1 for to make sure. Okay, so just avoid this guy. Or kill him, do whatever he wants. It's normally safe both ways, but this is the safer, of course. So use your stamina here, okay? Start running here, not before, okay? Ignore him, ignore them, and R1, okay? That's the best way. Here, don't only catch the first item. I know it sounds crazy, but I think this gives you a certain advantage to the big guy here, okay? Go here to the right, stop running, start sprinting, and do not catch these 6 blood vials. You don't need them, and I think there's a bigger chance this guy does not attack. He did attack, but I'm telling you, there is a bigger chance he doesn't attack you. I think, in my experience, he does not attack you if you do not catch the 6 blood vials, because you always like lose an extra second, which means it's one extra like step that it does in your direction. So This is the best way to do it, in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna go to Viker, and my dog is on top of me. That's not gonna help. I'm already giving excuses. Like, sometimes I get hit by this boss, and it's not because the strategy doesn't work. It is flawless, the strategy. The problem is controlling the camera and make sure you're hitting her where you have to. Okay, so first I'm gonna tell you everything you need to do, and then I'm going to explain you what can go wrong and what can you do if it goes wrong. Okay, the first thing you want to do is extend your weapon. You're going to put the fire paper here, and when you get here to this second thing is where it activates the, you know, the fight. So you want to transform your weapon there on the second thing on the floor. This will give you the boost of speed, and when you get to, there's like a circular thing there next to Viker, you're gonna use the Beastblood palette, and the strategy is this. And keep in mind, you need to have 25 strength, 20 skill. Okay, and a +3 weapon and those 2 gems. Okay, you need to do this following this, all of this that I just told you. Okay, so the strategy is this. You go to the right side here, and you hit her 2 R1s in the arm. Okay, 2 R1s in the arm, and the arm will break. Then you go to this leg and you do R1, L1, L1, and the leg is gonna break. She's gonna go into visceral state. So you're not gonna do any fucking extra hit, you're not gonna take any chances. This is 100% safe and 100% sure you're gonna kill her without no extra hit, just doing it like this. You're gonna lock on to her and you do the visceral. It's the easiest, safest way to do it. You do the visceral. As soon as you do the visceral on her, go to the same leg and hit her twice with 2 R1s, and she will stagger. She will go into this side. So you're gonna go into this side and you're gonna go to the other leg, and you're gonna do R1, L1, L1, and it's gonna break the other leg. She's gonna go into visceral again. You lock onto her, you do the visceral, and then you finish her off with 3 R1s. That's it. That's like super fucking easy. Okay? 2 R1s on the arm, 1 R1, L1, L1 breaks the leg. Do the visceral with the lock on. 2 R1s so she staggers. Go to the other leg. R1, L1, L1. Do the visceral again, and then 3 R1s to finish her off. Okay? It's super easy. So what can go wrong? What can go wrong is breaking the legs, because like you hit her here, you break her arm, and then you go to the right side and you try to break the leg. This will depend a lot on how you control the camera. Like if you do the first 2 hits and you don't break her leg, the last hit you're gonna do, push the camera down. Okay, push the camera down, because you almost guarantee that the last hit is gonna be on her leg and it's gonna break. Okay, if that still doesn't work, she's gonna try punching you, so you dodge right away. Okay, if you do not break the leg, dodge right away. And what you hope to do, like my serious best advice, is to try to get the fuck out of here. Do not fight her. Okay, that's my best advice that I can give you, because she's gonna start the fight right away, and she's not that easy. Even though you probably just need 1 more hit in the leg. Like, it's I think Viker, when you don't fight her for a very long time, which is my case, I don't remember her moves because I always do this and she never even moves. So normally, if you fuck up, try to go as further away from her and fuck off out of here and try to do the strategy again. Okay, but normally it will work. Okay, the other thing it can happen is on the other leg you fuck up again. You mess up with the camera and you can like hit her arm instead of the leg. This one is safer though. Okay, let's imagine you do this on the other leg and the leg doesn't break. She's gonna do like the punching again, but this time instead of you roll away from her, you're gonna roll to the front, because she's gonna do the scream. Okay, she's gonna do the punch, but after the punch she's gonna do the scream. So you roll on the direction she's gonna go back, and you're gonna go with her. And because you're next to her and you know you're gonna have time because she's gonna do the scream, then you break the leg, okay? And surely you're gonna do it, fuck's sake. Surely you're gonna break the leg. So you break the leg, you do a visceral, and you finish her off, okay? That's the only problem that it can go wrong on this strategy. It's the leg not breaking, okay? And try not to take too long, okay? As soon as you do the first 2 hits, go to the side and start attacking her right away. If you are very slow, if you like do 2 R1s, and then you try to get a perfect angle to do the leg breaking, and you fuck up, she's gonna hit you with a punch. Even if you dodge, you're not gonna go in time. She's gonna hit you, okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, let's start. Hopefully it will go well. Switch it here. Use it here by the circle. 2 R1s. Go right away. Look down, it didn't break. Lock on. Do the visceral. 2 R1s on the same leg. She's gonna go to the side. Break the other leg. Lock on. Do the visceral and finish her off with 3 R1s. As you can see, it's 100% guarantee you kill her with 25 strength, 20 skill, and following everything I just told you. As you can see, hitless, easy as fuck, but it can go wrong if the camera isn't on the right spot, okay? So it's time for part to go to the shadows, which is, like I said, by far it's almost funny, like the difference that there is between the shadows and everything else in the game. It's absurd. So here, just keep running, go all the way down and just keep running. Be careful on how you use your stamina, like this guy is gonna get up, so start running from here. And do not, after these 2 guys, go right away to the left, because there's a dog here on the right and you might activate him. So open the door, keep running. And the dog is not letting me play. Okay, go this way, ignore everyone. Like on this, behind me there's like this dude. You can throw a cocktail Molotov and kill him, and you have there 2 shards. I don't need them. I don't normally do this. I just ignore him and keep going. But if you want to do that, just throw a cocktail Molotov. He will die with 1 cocktail Molotov. That's it. Okay, now catch this gem is 100% necessary for for all the strategies to go well. And this area is long as fuck. It's gonna take a lot of explanation. And I do this area different from, I think, everyone else. You probably will not agree with many things I do, I don't know, it's up to you. It takes a lot more time than everyone else. But I just find it to be the safest way to do things. And it's... okay, let's start with this dude right here, the next enemy. So some people throw things to this guy, I don't know why, but you just stay here. And you just let him, don't get too close from the edge, just stay here. And you can see him go away, so you don't have to spend any items with this dude, and then just jump and keep going. So it's perfectly safe, and my dog is not letting me play. No, dog, come on, for fuck's sake. Guys, sorry about that. So as you can see, it's 100% safe, it's not a problem. Okay, the problem is that I have a lot of explanation to do now. Okay, so I'll just keep running and I will explain it. Past this guy, ignore him, ignore the pistol dude. Be careful with this because there's a trap there. And this guy, some people run past him, I don't. I hate this motherfucker. So I just come here, away from him, and I throw one of these. Okay, and I go on this side, it's perfect, 100% safe. Prepare the cocktail Molotov, go on this side, and throw it. Catch it and fuck off. Okay, so now that I can stop here without any problems, I can explain. Okay, those guys up there, they will start, you will activate them when you walk to a certain point, and that makes them go to the left. Okay, but I don't think it's a good idea to do it right now, because after them there's a guy on the right side that I'm not 100% sure, but he might also get triggered by when you get there. Okay, so normally here I always keep running. Okay, just keep running. As you just saw, they got triggered, and there's a guy here on the right. He's kind of dangerous, so I'm not sure if triggering those dudes make him trigger, so I just run past all of them. Go here, always on the left side, and now you have here 4 dogs, and you want to kill them all. Okay, and now go back and enter this house. Get the blue elixir. Go back again, catch these 2 items. More bullets, and here you can catch the beast blood pellets. So this is where I do different from most people. Like, most people will use the blue elixir right away, and they will go through this side, and they will run past all of those enemies. Like, I did that for a few times, and it worked until the time that I got hit. And that's where, of course, I had to figure out a way to do this in the safest way possible. So I came up with a strategy that is a bit shit when it comes to, you know, you have to fuck up many items, but normally it's 100% safe. Okay, so what I do is I go back to the lamp, and I will tell you everything that I do after that, but for now we're gonna get back. So it's up to you. If you want to use the blue elixir there and just go into the direction of, you know, there's those guys in the water. There's a bunch of them. There's like 4 of them or 5. No, I think it's 5. So if you want to do that, if you want to try it, do it. Normally it works. I'm not gonna lie. Normally it works, but I've already got hit, so I came up with a different strategy, and I'm gonna show you how it is. Just so here, just keep running. Ignore them. Prepare this because you're gonna use it. Don't forget about the trap. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing for this guy. Be always careful if that one follows you. Normally it doesn't. If you just keep running, it's not a problem. Okay, throw this. Go to the right. It's the same thing. What is different is now, because I'm gonna trigger these dudes here. So as you can see, go walk slowly, and they will start walking at a certain point. So let them go. Now you want them to go. Okay? So they don't follow you and shit like that. Normally it's not even a problem. It's just a matter of doing this as safe as possible. So let them go. And here is where I do things very different. Like, if go to a certain point where that guy starts to move. Okay, he starts to move. Now come back and wait, because there's another guy there. As you can see, he will go to a certain point there. Okay, prepare the blue elixir, and you want to make sure that the cocktail molotovs are next to the blue elixir, because you're going to use 3 of them. Okay, this might sound crazy, but this is, for me, the safest way to go through this part. And but yeah, if you want to do it differently, you're perfectly okay with that. Okay, so you want to go super slow here up until you get near this dude. So lock on, and you do the backstab. No one will hear you. You won't trigger an upper. And now use the elixir, and you want to get past the first dude. Don't worry about the guys on the top, they will not hit you, and just kill all of these 3 dudes with the cocktail molotovs. All of these 3 fuckers can fucking destroy your run. This last one I don't think, just go next to the wall, and I never got hit. He never even moves. Even if he does, I don't think he will hit you. So this is how I do it, but it's up to you, okay? I know it takes longer, and it also, you fuck up a few items. So if you notice when I went to catch that item, you listen to the sound of an axe walking, so do it fast. I don't know, I'm not sure if there's an enemy there or not, but I just catch the item and I fuck off. So this one you just do a backstab. No worries here. So the next section, I also do it different from a lot of people, and that is because of Mikolash. I normally go to catch 11 poison knives so that I can cheese Mikolash. Okay, I don't like. There's other ways to cheese Mikolash, but I normally use this one, the poison knife strategy, which I'll use much later. Of course, we're still very far away from him. So this path now, we're gonna have a guy with a cannon, and you want to go like on the left side so that he, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but sometimes I go way to the right and he shoots the cannon way too late and it will fucking hit you. So go right in front of the cannon dude, like on the left side of it, and hopefully he will shoot you and you have no problem. And then when you're next to the cannon, go as further away from him, next to the wall, because the blast of the explosion will count as a hit. Okay, so let's just keep going. Use the stamina around here. Okay, and just go right away to the left, right in front of him, so he shoots the cannon. Okay, and now go to the right, because the explosion will count as a hit. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, so now stop here. Okay, there's a guy going there. Look back if no one is following you. But if you run all the way up there, you're gonna trigger that dude there, and you don't want that. It's not a big deal, but you don't want that. Okay, so you're fine. And we're gonna go catch the poison knives now. So you wanna put this on. There's an enemy there on the bottom, and you wanna throw one of these, and he will follow that. And then you can catch the poison knives without any problem. So I'm gonna talk now about the guy in the bridge, because there's after we do this, there's a guy on the bridge, and he's, for a speedrunner, is probably the worst enemy in the game. If you're lucky, you can kill him with a cocktail Molotovs. You need 4 of them and plus 3 or 4 shots from your gun. Normally that's enough. If you fuck up, if he dodges the cocktail Molotovs, what I normally do is I enter back here, like there's a door there, and you're gonna enter, you're gonna let him enter with you at a certain distance, of course. You're gonna go up a pair of stairs that you have there, and then you're gonna turn around. As soon as he starts going up the stairs, you're gonna turn around and run away. That also normally works. If I get there and I don't listen to a sound, I will explain you, but normally this guy sometimes follows us there, so I'm just explaining it now. Okay, so you wanna aim to that box there, and he's gonna go, you're gonna go up this and just keep running. Okay, I know you can catch the cannon here and you can sell it for 9,000, so that's really good, but you will see that I do not level up all the way that I can to the shadows, and I will explain you why later. Okay, but catch this, you have 8 here and you have another 3 right here. Okay, so you're gonna fall, and sometimes there will be an enemy here, but he will not react, like you see. I don't know why, but he doesn't do nothing. So just kill him and go to the right and just keep going. So he's not following me, and what I mean is this: if the guy from the bridge comes, go here, lure him here, and then when he starts, so you see the guy there? Motherfucker. You let him come all the way up here, and then you're gonna jump here and run away. That's another alternative, but what we really want to do is to kill him with the cocktails. You need to have a certain distance from him, okay? Do not go close from this motherfucker. He will kill you I mean, this is a no-hit run, so it doesn't matter how much damage he does. It matters if he hits you or not. He dodged it. This is bad. So shoot him, shoot him. And okay, it was 4 hits, and you're good. I was a bit lucky, I'm not gonna lie. I got trapped there, but it worked, we're fine. And as soon as you get here, it's like almost 100% sure that you're gonna get to the shadows hitless, okay? And so far that's what we are completely hitless. And this is where I think most people run will end. It's the shadows. You're gonna practice this so many times that getting to the shadows, it's almost gonna become easy. So just do those save files and practice shadows as much as you can. Be careful here, okay, opening the door. There's a crow here on the right, so dodge right away. See? This is fucking dangerous. I totally forgot this. Normally, I kill the crow before I come here. Okay, so that when I open the door, I don't take this risk. Okay, I forgot that, guys. So when you get to the lamp, kill the crow. It's the first one next to that thing, so that you can open the door safely. Okay, so that's my bad. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna get the rest of the items that we need. You can prepare this right away because that's what you're gonna use. So the safest way to catch all of these items, just follow what I do and you're not gonna have any problem at all. Just never get close from these little snakes that you have around here and you'll be fine, okay? So you're gonna follow this path, and as you can see there's a lantern there. So just before the lantern, turn here to the right and then to the left. This really big tree, you will get 2 here. Now go to the right, avoid getting close to the snakes. You catch another one here, go to the left, be careful with the spiders, and you will catch the last ones right here. Perfectly safe, no problem whatsoever. And you're gonna go back to the lamp, you're gonna go to the hunter's dream, and I'm gonna tell you everything that I use for the shadows, but I will get hit for the shadows, is almost 100% sure. And you better, my strategy is not the best, okay? My strategy is based on the fact that I'm not very good at running and controlling the camera at the same time, and I'm also very greedy. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to video games, so I really don't have the patience to go around in circles for like 7 minutes and the camera always rolling, I mean. So I will explain you my strategy as soon as I get there, but do as I say here as well when it comes to leveling up. Okay, so even though I have all of these echoes, I only level up to 25, 22. That's a must. You need to do this, okay? For the strategy to work, you need to have 25, 22. If you put more, it will fuck up the strategy right away. But like I said, I don't think many people will go use my strategy. It's very risky, it really is. So make sure you get the right one, the one that does more damage. Don't, like... Wait. Okay, something is wrong for sure. Normally I have 76. I think the problem is that gem I caught. Oh man, normally it's 76. Something is wrong in here. I think this is the one. Oh man. Guys, I'm really sorry. I fucked up. I really fucked up here. Fuck. Guys, I did something wrong. But normally I think this is the thing. You need to choose here the red gem, and here you choose the one that gives you more damage. Normally it stays with 76, okay? On the physical attack it's 76. I'm gonna go with 78, which is a little bit more, which will probably fuck up the strategy. If it does, I'm sorry, but I will explain everything. And like I said, I don't have a lot of hopes. I do it hitless anyway, so... But just keep that in mind. Red gem and then the one that does more damage, and normally you get with 76 damage. Get rid of the insight. Like, by example, you don't need to buy 4 more of these. You can, by example, buy this and you can sell it, and you can get more blood echoes to level up more to other things. So, you know, let's do that. And okay, as you can see now I can buy lots of them. And you want to buy the knives. Okay, you want to buy the knives. Even though the strategy is probably not going to work the way it used to. Normally I buy 3. It's normally enough. You only need 1, but sometimes they dodge. It's very possible that they dodge. But now, as you can see, you can sell gas coin. Doesn't give that much, to be honest, but if you want more blood echoes, you can sell it. Okay, so we have everything that we need. We have a +6 and 25, 22. When I get to the Shadows of Yharnam arena, I will explain you why I do all of this and the strategy. It's gonna take some time though. It's still a long walk getting there. Okay, getting there, it's one of the easiest things ever, but the management on stamina is very important, okay, and the way you go there, okay, because there are a few of those like really big snakes that will throw you the poison and they will hit you. It doesn't matter how far you are, you need to be really good at controlling, and be careful with the crow here, okay? The crow is still there, so be careful. Enter the door really fast or kill him with a cocktail Molotov. I mean, you have 10 of them, so it's pretty no problem using one. Okay, I'm gonna... So what do I use for them? You know, I'll do it there. I'll equip everything there. So, this is all just running, but like I said, you wanna use your stamina wisely in certain parts. Here it's not a problem, just follow the main path. Don't try to kill anyone, just keep going. So, you want to go to the right here, okay, there's this like big thing. Just go to the right and then left. Okay, and this is where you need to control your stamina really well, okay? Around here, when you're getting close to this, and be careful, there's a snake here on your right side, it throws poison. You listen, you go to the right side right away. And it's gonna happen again here. There's another one here on the right side. So go through next to this tree and just fall down, okay? Wait for the pig to go to the front and just go. Keep on going. This is a really easy part. It's all about stamina, okay? Don't worry, it's super easy getting here. So if you follow most of the tips that I gave you, you're gonna see that you're gonna get to the shadows most of the time hitless. Like of course it depends on your skill and shit, but you will get here pretty easily with time hitless, and then you're gonna get fucked here again and again and again. So I'm gonna tell you my strategy. We're gonna start with the items. I take this, this, and this, and this off, and I put the knife. This is what I do. So when it comes to using the items, I have this because if the strategy goes wrong, I fuck away from the fight. And what I mean by going wrong is that they transform when I don't want to. Or if I fuck up killing one of them right away as soon as they transform. If I fuck up, I get away from the fight and I go back in. The Beast Blood Palette, of course, you use it just before they transform, so you do a lot more damage. And the knife is what will trigger them transforming. So my strategy is this. This is 100% my strategy. But but it's hard to pull off. You're gonna have to practice a lot of parrying. I'm even getting nervous, even though this is not a no-hit run. I'm even getting nervous because it's really hard to do to get this perfectly. But the strategy is like this. Let's imagine that this is the arena, okay? But let's imagine that here is that big rock that you see up there, and that is the end of the arena, okay? So like imagine this rotating, this rotated, and that is the end, and here is the rock. So, and you enter here, okay? You enter, the rock is there, and that is the end of the thing. So you enter, the shadows are up there in the front, and as soon as the guy with the fire activates, you start running, not all the way to the end, but far away. And this is what you will do. The strategy is basically this. You run as far away as you can from the fire throwing dude, and the katana guy has to come first. He has to be in the front. If he's not in the front, shoot the guy with the what's the word in English? Let's call it lamp. It's not a lamp, but you know what I mean. What's the word, man? I'm so angry that I don't remember the word. But let's call it a lamp. It's not a lamp. So if he comes, shoot him. Normally, both of them will dodge to the side, but normally the katana guy will go to the front. So just make sure that the katana guy is the one that is coming forward. And if this strategy goes well, if you have like really good RNG, he will 9 out of 10 times, maybe not 9 out of 10, but maybe 8 out of 10 times, you will do the running attack. And that is the fucking easiest thing you can have to parry. And with the, you know, the 25-22 on strength and skill, and with the +6 and those gems, you're gonna need exactly 4 parries for him to stay 1 hit away from transforming. Okay, that's all you can do, 4 parries. The problem is, and this is a big problem, you can only shoot him, you can only like fuck up, I think it's 4 parries, okay? Besides the 4 parries, you can only shoot him another 4 times. So, because if you get him 5 shots, he will also transform. Okay, so keep that in mind. Do not forget. I know it's a lot, but keep that in mind. And basically what you want to do is you do a parry here, and then you run all the way to the other side of the map where, you know, the big rock is, and he will come, you parry him again, you go to the other side, you do another parry, you go to the other side, and you get 4 parries. And the guy with the fire throwing thing, he normally doesn't, he will throw the fire, but not anywhere near as often as if you try to, you know, fight them here next to the big rock. He will very rarely throw the fire, and you will have normally a lot of time to react as well, because you will throw it from a far distance, so you will see the fire coming, you will know what to do. After you get those 4 parries, it will depend on you. Like, the perfect strategy is you get 4 parries without failing, never, and then you continue doing the same fucking thing, which is you go running to the opposite side, you parry him, the katana dude, and you start running. You don't do the visceral, you start running after him, and you go in the direction of the fire throwing dude, and you want to do like a R1, L1. Okay, that's what you want to do. Then you go to this side, you parry, you go to the guy again, you do another R1, L1, you do this 3 times. And you will stay with exact, I'm not gonna say exact, but he will stay with the same fucking health as the katana dude, which will mean another hit on him and he will transform. But he is not the one you want to transform. After you do this, after both have the same exact health, you want to go here to the, you know, the big rock, and you want to have the 3 of them around here. And basically you want to like be on this side of the rock, you want to go around the rock, and you want to go all the way to the fucking end of the map. And why? Because you want that the katana guy, not the katana guy, the guy with the lamp be as further away as possible from the fire throwing dude. Okay, and that's why you go all the way to the end of the map. When you go to the end of the map, you wanna... That's not what I wanted to do. You wanna use the Beastblood pallet and then put the knife on. You're gonna throw the knife to the katana dude when he's like getting close to you, and he will start transforming. Okay, so as soon as you throw the knife, make sure you hit him, of course. You dodge in his direction. You let's call it dodge, I'm sorry, my brain is freezing. You dodge into his direction, and you're gonna do R1, L1, L1, L1. These 4 hits will kill him. So you're gonna stay with the guy with the lamp, with a candle. That's not a lamp, it's a candle. You're gonna stay with the guy with the lamp right here, and the other dude will be super far away from the guy with the lamp, the candle. So you're gonna, normally, as soon as you kill this guy, the guy with the fire throwing thing is gonna throw fire at you, but you're gonna have time to react. Okay, so dodge through the fire. If it doesn't throw, even better, just keep running at him, but make sure, because you'll be in lock on to this dude, the katana dude, your camera is gonna go up. So you need like a half a second to realize if he's throwing the fire at you or if he's just standing still. So don't start running away like a madman right away. Just make sure if he's gonna throw the fire or if he's doing nothing. But what you want to do is get as fast as possible to him, and then you want to lock on and do L1, R1, 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 L1. This normally is enough to kill him, and then you're gonna stay alone with the guy with the candle. This part can be incredibly easy or incredibly hard, because this is really up to you, like it's your decision. Normally, if you shoot him, you will start going to the side, so you can keep shooting him and getting a little bit closer from him until you finally can hit him. And you know, if you know this fight, the last guy just keeps going to the side, so just, you know, follow him and do another R1, R1, and he will just go to the side, and it's always the same thing. The problem is, if he does the... there's an attack that he, like, stretches his arm from a very far distance. If you're shooting him while he does that, there is a chance he might hit you. The other problem is he might do the snake attack. Like, if you're shooting him while he's doing the snake attack, it will stop him from doing the snake attack. But if he does the snake attack, you have a big problem. My recommendation to try to avoid the snakes is go very close to them and like roll. Even if you do it like a crazy dude, it's not that hard to time it, because you're gonna practice a lot. You're gonna have to deal. Sometimes it will happen. So they take like a second and a half to attack after they go up. So it is possible to dodge them. It's really hard, but it is possible. If you see my no hit run, you see that I had to deal with them. So it's possible. But what you really want is that you do the fire breathing, you dodge through the fire breathing, and then you just keep hitting them until he dies. So I'm gonna enter. I will get hit. I'll probably even die. Okay, don't make movies. I will get hit, and I'm nervous as fuck. So I'll definitely get hit. But yeah, let's go. I've explained the strategy. I won't speak much. So the fire guy is activated. Don't go all the way to the bottom. Make sure he comes first. And you can see that fire throwing dude, like, so you can react to go to the other side. Make sure he's in. So we have two, and as you can see, the guy barely throws any fire at you. Okay, he's in the front, so shoot him. Shoot him again if you have to. Fucking hell. 3. I only need one more. Now remember that I don't have the amount of damage that I wanted. I have more. So that might be a problem. So I got hit there. I was very unlucky with the fire throwing dude. So now you want to do 3 parries. I don't know if it's gonna work because of the I already got hit. Because I have more damage than I have to. Than I should have. I should have dodged this side under the rock instead of what I did. But as you can see, it does the running attack a lot, so... Fuck. Okay, so that's bad, that's really bad. So the other strategy that most people do is just running in circles. So you can do that if you want. Just wait for him to attack. And then just do like... I fucking hate this dude. It's impossible not to hate this dude. So this is what most people do. They just run in circles and control the camera and wait for their timing. So I'm doing that only because I'm not sure if I can hit this guy anymore. Okay? It's not because I do this normally. So I would say another hit maybe, and then I can do the rest. Okay, I'm gonna go, he's far away. Okay, so I'm gonna do now, I'm not sure if I can give him one more hit, because the strategy is not going as I planned because I don't have the same damage. So go here, go to the bottom, throw it, R1, L1, R1, L1, he's dead, he threw, lock on, 1, 2, 3, and now he did the fire, and it's over. Like, I was very unlucky with that hit, but this is the strategy. This could have been hitless. The attack that I got was really unlucky. I was a bit stupid. I had the coverage from this, so I should have dodged this side and then just run away. But I was very, very unlucky. Fucking hell. I had to finish the roll at the same time that the fire hit. So that was unfortunate, but this is the strategy, guys. This is not easy to pull off, and I have to admit, I had amazingly good RNG. He did the running attack a bunch of times, so I was very lucky. It depends on you if you want to go in circles around this and just hit him one time and then go around again and again. But this is also a strategy. It's totally up to you. And as you can see, the fire throwing guy barely threw any fire at me by going very far away from him. So this is part 2 of the video, and I will see you guys in part 3. Okay, adios.